Right, it seems that the person who calls himself Den Tarragon, not his real name, will not shut up, right, has decided to make another crazy video, right, of threats towards me. Now, he's made a video where he's openly threatening me, right, for something to do with Hope Not Hate. Now, what I want to make clear here is I have nothing to do with Hope Not Hate. I never have. I can't stand Hope Not Hate. But if I did have something to do with Hope Not Hate, it's not against the law. I am not committing offence. No one's committing an offence if they are entangled in the world of Hope Not Hate. I'm not, but I'm just trying to tell Tarragon it is not a lawbreaker if you are, right? But I'm not. I never have been. But I'm very concerned that he's after all my details. He's making allegations which is simply not true, right? Because I want to talk about the video that I put up now. He claims that he didn't know about the writing on the front of the video. He knew about the writing because he knows where I got that video from. He knows who made the video. He told me to put the whole damn thing up. He laughed and said, put it up. It's not going to make any difference. I've already got it on a Rude Awakening. Now he's trying to make a whole story up about some sort of arson attack, right? And in doing so, he's also claiming that he'll get my details. He'll get my name. He'll get my home address. My God, he can even get my accounts and go through my accounts like he got Eric's accounts, apparently, right? But one thing I think he hasn't been aware of, right, is the fact that I have two relatives that are in the police force. Now, one of them's got a day off today, and I've let him listen to this video. This video you're looking at right now. He's listened as an independent person, right? And he said to me, I don't like the sound of this. This sounds like it's intimidation and harassment coming from the far right. I'm moving in with you. I'm not going to say what relative he is. I'm moving in with you. I don't like this until it's sorted out. And I said, oh, you don't need to. Once I get home, he goes, no, when we get home, because I'm on holiday with him, I'm moving in with you. I'm single. I don't need to. I can live anywhere. He goes, I'm moving in with you because this is a far right individual that's threatening you for no reason. And I said, well, okay then. So, Tarragon, I hope you do have good evidence of what you're accusing me of. Because I put that video I put up, I was told to put it on private to keep it as evidence. I've got the recording of you telling me to put that recording up, that you thought it was funny. I've also got the recording now, thanks to you, of you saying and admitting you told me to put the video up, right? But most of all, I've now got this recording where you, and I'm going to download it now, where you are making threats towards me. What is it you think you can do if you get my information? What you're going to do, what you did to Sean? Because remember, you got a history of this, haven't you? Of turning up at people's houses and threatening them. What, you're going to turn up at this little grandmother's house and you're going to threaten me and think that I'll be alone? Is that it? Because I'm a widow. So you think you can threaten me because you think I'm part of some Hope Not Hate group that doesn't like Tommy Robinson. Is that right? Is that right, Tarragon. Because if that's the fact, right, you are a far-right thug. You are putting me in danger. I thank God I've got my relative who's listened to your whole video, right, and is so concerned he's now going to move in with me till this is all sorted out. And I don't know what case it is you think you've got, right? Because that video I put up has been going around for years. You knew all about it. You knew about the names that was on it. You knew all about it. And as for your name, right? I told you what your name was 3 months ago and you laughed. You laughed on Ghost's channel and said, ha, no, it's not, it's Patrick. That's what you said. Ha, no, it's not, it's Patrick. You made jokes about it, you laughed, but now you see, you think you're going to try and twist it because of your mental health problem. Well, you're not. So what I'm going to do then is I've put everything away, as you would say. I put everything to one side safely in the fucking safe with you know, it's got such a combination on it, nobody'd be able to get into it. And I'm just going to wait. And when the police come a knocking, right? When the police come knocking, I'll give them the whole lot that proves you are a far-right thug. You stood outside a mosque. You know, I know, we all know about the Manchester bombing. We all know about Didsbury Mosque. But, right, there's a fucking big difference in what happened at that Manchester bombing and what you did to an innocent man outside of that mosque. An innocent Muslim guy stood there and the things you said to him. And that video has been going round for years. And now you decide, you know, oh, this happened, that happened, you're a liar. And if anything did happen, you did it yourself. Or you got someone to do it for you. You are an absolute liar. And I'm just glad that over the years, I've kept so many recordings of you and what you said and what you haven't said and who you dislike. I mean, the things you say about Jason, for a start, is disgusting. The things you say about Jupiter are absolutely horrendous. Absolutely fucking horrendous. So, then, do your worst, right? Do everything you can to prove to somebody, I don't know who, right, that I'm hope not hate when I'm not. Because, you know, good luck going to the police station and going, yeah, I want the details of this woman because I'm a right-wing thug. You are the actual definition of what Keir Starmer refers to as a right-wing thug. I'm a right-wing thug, and she's put something up that proves I'm a right-wing thug, and I want all her details because I want to go around there, and I've been lying and making stories up, so give me all her details. Good luck then. I wish you all the luck in the world. And I'll just sit and I'll wait. But whilst I'm waiting, I can't stop the relative who's a policeman. And if anyone's been listening recently, you'll all know who I'm talking about, who's a policeman, from doing his job. He's listened to this, and his view is you are a far-right thug who's threatening me. Because he said to me, it was him that said it to me. I mean, I didn't, you know, I made a joke video yesterday, but it was him that said to me, you got to take this seriously. This is a far-right thug. You know what they're capable of, and I'm coming to live with you until this is sorted out. I'm not having this. We're not having this person threaten you and trying to get all your details. Who does he think he is? So, whatever's coming your way, Tarragon, you're going to have to put up with now, and it's all your own fault. It's not my fault. I haven't done anything. I've done absolutely nothing. You told me to put that video up. I said to you, but it's got names on it. It's got this on you. I don't care. Ha ha ha. It's already been up 1,000 times. But all of a sudden now, you're making big, big allegations against me, and you're threatening me. It's harassment. And yes, the law has changed, but the law's changed because of crimes towards children, to which I'm never, ever going to be guilty of any crime towards a child. It's just not going to happen. So I don't know what you're talking about. The law hasn't changed as in far-right thugs going after innocent people who are defending Muslims. And that's what I was doing by putting that video up. I was defending the Muslim man who was doing nothing but stood outside a mosque looking at his phone when you turned up with your vile mouth and vile words with Britain First and said what you said. So good luck with that, Tarragon. Good luck. But the person who's in the police force, he's going to take it on, and he's going to deal with it. I don't have to deal with it. He's acting on my behalf. So good luck. Let's have a listen, shall we?
But your fat mate Jupiter, Danny Roscoe, Ginger Tony.
Oh yeah. And just like Jupiter says she go witness for me, I'd be prepared to go witness for her, to say that she's done absolutely nothing to you, and you have done nothing but harass that woman. You are obsessed with that woman. You will not leave her alone. So yeah, I've got recordings, and I would willingly go witness for Jupiter too. So, against Moon as well. Because I've heard some of the disgusting, horrible things she said about people as well. So, I don't know what case you're after getting. I don't know how it helps your case when you are lying, right? And you know you're lying about me. But where you've gone very wrong is you haven't been listening to me when I talk like everyday stuff and about what's going on. You have not been listening. You failed to listen. So when you made your little video last night, your little premiere, somebody was listening to it who was sat right next to me, who is a law enforcer, and he could not believe what he was hearing. So I'm not telling you to stop. You carry on. Do everything you've got to do. Get all the information you think you need about me. But I won't be alone in my house, right? The law enforcer will be here with me. The video, it's an absolute scream when you think about it, because it's been up now so that was 2017. It's been up since then. It was made, I don't even know who made it. I know where I got it from, but I don't know who made it. But it was made then, and it's what now, 2025? And as it's been pointed out many times, you've already had to move. You are a troublemaker. You are a thug, right? And I've got all the evidence to prove it. So let's have a little listen.
And pretty much everyone on the right side of history around YouTube all agreed that, well, all knew for the things that they've seen themselves that, yeah, you was an active participant of Hope Not Hate, and you did so for all that time. And while you was doing so, you was attacking Jupiter's family, this, that and the other.
Now, again, he brings up Hope Not Hate, not a crime, by the way. Being a member of Hope Not Hate, or whatever it is you do to have anything to do with Hope Not Hate, I'm not sure, isn't a crime. It's not a crime. Do you understand? Just like being part of the Tommy Robinson movement is not a crime. But being a far-right thug and threatening women is a crime. Harassing women, going out looking and saying you're trying to find all my details when I'm nothing but a poor, weak little widow is a crime. And you've committed that crime. And you fucked up big time because you haven't listened when I've been talking about everyday things and what goes on. So you carry on, Tarragon. Carry on. Do what you think's best. Yeah?
All this damaging information that I'm pulling out now, purposely pulling it out in little bits to
Boring.
piss you. You're a dickhead, you. How did that work out for him realistically? Now, everybody knows that I'm now in receipt of them details. I know what his name is. I know where his home address is. I know where his work address is. I'm even been able to look at his accounts when they were. Now, like I say, I've been playing the long game with a lot of this shit or whatever. There's no rush because the actual harassment and the actual endangerment of people that he's highlighted or whatever, well, that's still active, innit? Very simple, realistically. By you wanting to put out the video, well, who have you dragged into the mix, really? Because you're on video asking who's got this, who's got that, blah blah blah. And
yeah, I certainly am. Because you had been going on and on and on about that video. You'd been saying you thought was really funny what you said. I got the recording, by the way. You thought was really funny what you said to that Muslim guy. You thought it was fucking hilarious what you said to that Muslim guy. And I mean, it was disgusting, to be honest. Absolutely disgusting. And I remember saying, who's got that video, so I can remind people how evil and nasty a person and what a far-right thug he is. He's exactly what Tommy Robinson doesn't want in his movement. That's what Den Tarragon is. And a certain someone sent me it. So what? You knew about it. I told you I had it. I put it up. And now you've made stories up. And now you're making threats to me. But like I said, you fucked up. Because you didn't listen. You didn't listen when I was talking about everyday stuff to do with my life and who's involved in my life. You stupid, stupid man. So, let's have another listen.
Sent by Danny fucking PC Jones.
Nothing to do with Danny Jones.
You was told by Danny fucking Jones that you would need to speak to Eric. Oh, okay.
Nothing to do with Eric.
I have to get hold of Eric, blah, blah, blah. All these things are on video, so what you've actually done...
But, you see, they might be on video, but I haven't broke the law. Because that video was roaming around. It's been out for years on end it's been out. And you knew about it. You laughed at me and said, put it out. I don't care. Put it out. And you thought that what you said to that Muslim man, that innocent Muslim guy, who had nothing to do with what happened in the arena, by the way, you thought was funny. You thought was the best thing ever. And you still have that opinion. Because you still go out with Britain First. And you still say really horrible, disgusting things about innocent Muslims. Now, over the past few months, I've made a lot of friends with Muslims online. Okay, they might not be like in real life, but there's quite a few friends I've made with Muslims online. And they're good, honest, working people who wouldn't dream of harming anyone. And here you are complaining because someone's put a video up that you already knew about, and you told me to put it up because you wanted to harm an innocent Muslim man for no reason other than he was stood outside his mosque with his phone. So you carry on, Tarragon. I'm not going to stop you. Say anything every word you speak will now be evidence and will be collated and kept. Every word you utter when it comes to me or Jupiter.
Is dragged Eric back into the mix, and so thanks for that, Wendy.
Well, I haven't really dragged Eric into anything because I didn't get it from Eric. I didn't get it from Eric, you see. So barking up the wrong tree again there. You see, I could have got that from anyone because it's been around so long. So many people have got copies of it because it's been around. Everyone's seen it, but it's only now you want to make a big deal of it because you thought, right, that when laughing at me when I was discussing what you were saying about that Muslim guy, when I was telling you how disgusting it was, and you were laughing at me, and you told me to put the video up because you stand by every word you said, I thought, okay then, I'll put it up. He doesn't seem bothered. He's not that bothered about it. He knows what video I'm talking about. Yeah, he don't care. Big deal. And now you've made up allegations of arson and everything else. Well, bring it. I don't mind. I will show the police everything. I can prove where I was, but I can also prove, right, something else, which I'm not going to let on about at the moment. I can prove something else. And my relatives just reminded me of it. So I can prove something else that will, but it doesn't matter. I'm not going to say. So yeah, Tarragon, you carry on. Because, you're not going to flat pat me. Sorry. You are not going to flat pack me. I mean, it's not like, you've got to remember here, it's not like I'm a great big fan of Islam myself, because I'm not. But I take offense to attacking a single Muslim man who's on his phone outside a mosque doing nothing. And you with your mates in Britain First, and you decide to say, I won't even repeat what you said, right? It's that disgusting. I won't repeat it. And you decided to do that to him. Absolutely fucking tragic, nasty, bullying tactics. That's what you did to that man. And I mean, the guy tried to make light of it, but he must have felt terrible. He had to have felt bloody awful. And what he should have done, and I don't think he must have done it, he should have gone straight to the police. But if he's listening and he wants the evidence, he could take, I would certainly, if anyone wants the evidence to take to the police about what Tarragon or whatever, wants to call himself, said that day, so that you can get your justice, drop me an email. I'll give it to you and you can take it to the police. Because it is actual evidence of what he's capable of doing and what he's capable of saying. I wouldn't put anything past him. He is literally what, fucking Keir Starmer refers to as the far right thugs. And I'm not going to say, my relative is so concerned that he's going to move in with me. Do you know what you've done? Do you actually understand what you've done here? I don't think you do. I really don't think you understand what you've done.
It keeps it more active, and it makes it a very easy situation for me to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt where all this shit's come from, and the fact that you are actively working with this wonky cunt, which has had to hide now, hasn't he? He's had to run away, hide like a little shitbag. Don't want to face up to anything he's said and done. But like I say, playing the long game.
As far as I know, Eric's not even in the country, as far as I know. I haven't spoken to Eric for, a good 2 years. As far as I know, he's not even in the country. I think that the last straw for Eric was when your friend, Kaylee Enav, rang his office and claimed he was a paedophile to his daughter-in-law. Again, of which I've got a recording of. And remember, you were best friends with that woman, Kaylee Enav. I've got a recording of that. I've got so many recordings of everything you've been up to. But the main thing is this video here. This is such good evidence for your intentions towards me.
Am I in a rush to go and visit fucking Eric that's fucking pretty much fucking disabled or whatever? No, not really. Not when he's got.
Well, you won't, because he's a man. You only like picking on women. Let's face it. I mean, Eric's information's been out years now, and you've known about it. You've done nothing about it because he's a man. It's got nothing to do with he's disabled, or I didn't know he was disabled. But if he is disabled, it's nothing to do with that. It's just because he's a man, and he's probably stronger than you. You only like to pick on women.
Of funds around him, a business, private savings.
Yeah, and he'd have enough. What are you doing knowing all this? This again is breaking the law.
He's got a lot of money there, hasn't he? Now, if you remember some time ago, I did say anything that I pull from these wankers, I would just show people this is what I got from him, this is how much I drained him from, and I'll be giving that money to...
so that's like an admission of blackmail. So what you like to do, you like to find out who people are, information on them, their address, and then you blackmail them. Right. Okay. This is another point, by the way, my relative picked up on straight away as soon as he heard you say that. As soon as he heard you say that, he stopped it and he said, wow, this guy blackmails people.
With a charity.
And he said the excuse of giving it to charity is no excuse, because you don't go around blackmailing people. And I keep nearly slipping up. My relative is not impressed. No, far from it. So if anyone's fucked up Tarragon, it's you.
Speaks. Now, I will fulfill that. And again, thanks for making that situation active again. Because at the end of the day, Wendy, that wasn't your video, was it? That you've just decided to put out after the law changed?
No, it wasn't. But I told you I was going to do it. I told you, and you told me to do it. You said, do it, and you laughed. You thought it was bloody hilarious. And the laws changed to protect children. Children. Not you. You're not a child. You're not a child in any way. But you think by lying and making up stories of arson, right, that's going to get you somewhere. It's going to get you absolutely nowhere, because I can tell you 100% now there is somebody looking into that. You absolute liar. You're an absolute pig of a man. And I hope you go to jail. Do you know that? I hope you get jailed for what you're doing to me and for what you're doing to Jupiter. I hope you go to prison.
Eric made that video, so you've literally just tied yourself to him legally and put yourself and him
legally. Look, I don't mind being known for defending a Muslim man who stood outside of a mosque. As for the names on that video, I didn't realise there was any names on it. I didn't even look at it. I just listened to it. I don't know about names. But hey, it'll all come out in court, won't it? It'll all come out in court. The lead up to it. You telling me to put it out, even though I tell you what is on it. You tell me to put it out and you laugh and say it's funny and you stand by every word you say. So I did that. I put it out. I haven't broken any law. Maybe you think I've broken a law in your crazy mind, but I know I haven't. Also, the arson allegation is complete fabrication. If anything did happen to any car that you may or may not own, you probably did it yourself or got someone to do it, because we know what you're capable of doing. You're a far-right thug that thinks he's going to do something to this widow? No. I'm sorry. You should have listened to the information I was giving out when I was talking about everyday things. Sorry.
in a predicament now. All the money in the world or whatever, no solicitor, no barrister will get you out of that situation. It is.
But you see, no solicitor, no barrister is going to get you out of the situation you're in. You've just admitted to blackmailing Eric. And you, in this video, all the way through it, you're talking about wanting my information, blah, 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 making lies up about arson, blah, 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 and not telling the truth about the video being around since 2018 or 17. So you're lying again. And you actually admitted in this video that you told me to put the video up because you thought it was funny. And you stand by every word you say. So what on earth has changed? What is it? What is it? Is it the Hope Not Hate thing? Well, I'm not part of Hope Not Hate, but again, I'm going to point out, anyone that is not breaking the law. So you seem to think that anyone who's part of Hope Not Hate is somehow breaking the law. It's beyond me, but there you go.
Simple. That's why Eric had the brain to take it down and leave it down. Now, if he's been stupid enough to give it you after all this time or whatever, well, that's a fucking fuck up on his part, innit, realistically. Now, I think we've covered it all.
Yeah.
Realistically.
Yeah, realistically.
We've said enough.
So I hope you're ready for what's coming your way, Tarragon. Because this is the best video ever. I mean, you couldn't have given me better evidence that you intend to find my information out, get my name, get my address, find out about my finances, and then blackmail me. You intend to harass me and probably turn up at my door. You've made false allegations about arson to do with me. You've lied about the video, all of which I can prove, by the way. All of which is provable. So do what you've got to do. You do what you've got to do, and I'll do what I've got to do, whilst my law enforcement person is living with me, because they're so concerned, he is so concerned about this far-right thug that will not leave me alone. So get on with it, Tarragon. Stop making videos about it. Let the law and justice do its job. Why you keep making videos about it? Why? Oh, you keep making videos about it. I don't understand, because justice and the law should do its job, should do its work. So I'm not interested in anything you've got to say until we get to court. Okay? Then we'll find out. Then we'll find out who did what and who said what and who it was that bullied and was absolutely fucking disgusting towards an elderly Muslim man. You. It was you. And you laughed and claimed you stand by every word you said. You're a disgrace, Tarragon. So let justice do its job and stop making videos about it, and we'll find out in court. Okay?